Welcome back to Tetris Tuesdays at 10. I forgot to check to make sure that I'm actually going live to the world. So if I'm not, let me know. Okay, yes, all greens. We should be good. Why wouldn't we be? So this week, Tetris got big. Maybe even huge, perhaps giant. We're entering 2009. And to give you an idea what 2009 looks like, it's pretty much everything in blue here, you can see. Not that we're going to be able to play all of those. There are always some that have fallen by the wayside, that by either some fault of my own or the way the business works, the games haven't been preserved as playable. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out, this might be a trip through the Tetris graveyard, depending. Some of these might see resurrection in the future, as has been happening, but for now I can tell you, Tetris Mission 2009, I thought still worth a mention because the developer here, Com2 US, has been silently plugging away since 2004 on this particular series, Tetris Mission, and it still goes for one more year in 2010. So hopefully I get to play one of those. They look at least a little bit interesting here. I want to say we're looking at Japanese mobile is why. That's been historically the hardest type of Tetris to get going in my experience. Also, there's something called Tetris DJ, made straight up by Gmode, which was the one that usually handles the Japanese mobile games, the name I see most often when it's a game I can't figure out how to get up and running. So the fact that there could possibly be some musical aspect to this Tetris makes it hurt all the more. Would really like to play that one. And then Amagami Tetris, which I had so much fun with Cardcaptor Sakura Tetris that now I feel like whenever there's a anime type looking Tetris, I'm doubly motivated. I found the files to play this by way of Tetris Online Poland. This is the front runner for might get resurrected at some point in the future, because I think it runs on Windows 7, so I need to get an instance of Windows 7 up and running on my Parallels, which is what I use to emulate Windows by way of my Mac. So that's my next try with Amagami, because the files that I can download from, again, Tetris Online Poland, which is somewhere that's done kind of great preservation work, not working on Windows 11. It's got I forget the name of the thing. It's like Exact X, or it's not PhysX. That's something else. It's got a thing that was deprecated in later Windows, Windows 11 included, so it won't run well. So that's Amagami Tetris. What we can play this week, what I did get up and running, and it still took me a few, in fact, is Tetris Giant, or Tetris Decaris. Deca is I don't know. Like percentage-wise, I know 0 Japanese, but I know a few words, and Deca usually means big in some way. So Decaris, I'm going to go with giant, direct translation there. I don't know. But I had some issues because the ROMs out there that you can find, because this is an arcade game from 2009. Again, we're in 2009. So you can imagine, like, arcades had already changed wildly, except for maybe in Japan, which is probably why the Japanese version of this was a little bit more readily available, or when I booted the thing up in MAME, it was the thing that kept showing first, was the Japanese version. And I'm like, I bet the English version is in here somewhere. And whenever I run MAME, I have no idea how to do the dip switches in MAME. I know I'm pretty sure emulation of those for the most part. I can't yet do that. So it's probably a dip switch thing, to tell you the truth. If I wanted to get the legit US English version of Tetris Giant up and running. Luckily, I found out, I forget, I was reading somewhere and they mentioned how they had this finally up and running on a Naomi emulator, which was a platform for Sega arcade games, I believe. And it says Tetris Giant ran on the SP platform, but it must be related to Naomi enough, or this emulator that I'm using, I'm going by way of RetroArch on my Mac now this time. I'm using Flycast, which is typically a Dreamcast and or a Naomi emulator, but it appears to take on the SP platform just fine enough. You're going to see this doesn't run perfectly. It runs a lot better than it did in MAME, and once I booted it up in Flycast, it ran the English version. So first and foremost, I can read the words and understand what's going on. This actually didn't come out until 2010 in the US. In fact, so where did it go? There's this site, segaretro.org, that had a few more promotional materials than the other sites. Luckily, it's not loading right now at all. Okay, there it is. If bigger is better, then giant is best. So these are the flyers that would go along. I guess I don't know. Were these handed out? Like, were these advertising for arcade owners? Is that what it was? Were these going to the shop owners necessarily? I don't remember seeing them available in the arcades necessarily, although, again, this is 2009, so I would not. I've never seen this actual cabinet in an arcade, which is fairly unique. These are definitely out there. I want to say especially a lot of the enclosed ones will use this technology. Nowadays, I don't know, unless you can find somebody that's, running this actual cabinet from back in the day. But the reason it's got this hood over it that you can see is because the screen is actually run by projection. And I don't know if this is the reason for that, but one of the bonuses of it was that you could remove the backing to it entirely and put it up on a wall. So you could get this Tetris Giant to be bigger than even the cabinet came specified if you wanted. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I would have loved to have walked into an arcade at any point in time and just seen Tetris the size of a wall, So not going to happen this time. Again, we're going to run it screen size, little tiny screen size. This was developed by Sega AM1, which I have done a game by them before in the past, but didn't look up the history on them. Didn't know that it stood for Amusement Machine Research and Development Department 1, number 1, often shortened to AM R&D Department 1 or AM1. But I guess also went on to become Sega Software R&D Department 1 and later just straight up WOW Entertainment, which I feel like I have seen this logo before, so I've played something of theirs along the way. But they did Altered Beast, Golden Axe, Alien Storm, Shinobi, House of the Dead, if you want a real, arcade street cred going on there. Sega Bass Fishing too, for that matter, probably. So no stranger to this stuff, and like it says here, does it say it here? Yes, supposedly the oldest development division within Sega. So been around the block, has more than a few successes under their belts over the years, and I think is still a going concern under that title, WOW Entertainment. So, wow. But getting to the game itself now, we're going to boot it up. It is not only giant, but smaller. They've shrunken the playfield so that not only do the big pieces seem big, but they are, and I guess it's maybe potato, whatever, but we're only going to do 6 cells by 7 cells high as opposed to the 10 by 20 high. But I think also the pieces take up more, I don't know, who math, am I right? The other crazy thing about this, in fact, I was going to show you this while I had the, I think you can see it in this one also, but let's go back. So here's a different type of cabinet. In fact, this looks like it might have been, it did say there were LCD screen versions that were produced, but in very limited quantities. This kind of looks like it might be one of those. Like, I can't imagine that screen right there up top is coming from a projection. If anything, maybe this graphic down low was the projection that changed. I don't know. But this is another type of cabinet that you maybe saw at one point in time. But you can also see, if you look real close, maybe I can zoom in more. Yeah, the buttons to switch, to rotate, are on these huge joysticks. So here you can see they're called Decacon, I believe. And this might not have been the only cabinet to use these huge joystick type things. But the buttons are, these buttons down here on the actual cabinet were for, I think, co-op play. So we wouldn't be making use of those anyway. But the buttons themselves on the actual joysticks, I thought kind of fun, interesting there. So, okay. So let's play the game. I got it. I hear you. I've got it up and ready here. I want to make sure my controller's connected. And I'm going in a little bit blind with the music mix here, so we might have to turn it down. Also, if I poked around on the Japanese version and then finally got the US version up and running, and then didn't poke around a lot in that. So if the music I heard while playing the Japanese version does not play during the US version, we might have to figure out a way to get that in your ears, because I think it is worth a listen. In fact, everywhere I read about it, they're careful to credit the music composers here. I guess they called Team Dekari's, it was either the name of the group or maybe just the vocals, it says actually here. Anyway, but Hiroshi Kawaguchi, Sasumu Sukagoshi, Yuichi Kanatani. Again, everywhere you look it up, they're like, these are the people that made the music, and it shows. So I guess that's where I'm going. The game program is ready. Just going on levels here. So if it feels like it's coming in hot, I might turn it down a little bit. It doesn't look too bad. Guess we'll find out once the music gets started. Look how much money I have. Always the best part. Oh, you know what we should do? Ooh, it caps out at 24 credits. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll be okay. I should let it go so we can see the attract screen on this. This is what you would have seen or heard. Oh, there, yeah, it shows you the buttons. If you walked into an arcade in 2009 or 2010, because this is the English version. Or not. Okay, here we go. Yeah. It's pretty simple. You're going to see. Like, there's no hard drop even. There's no hold. So it is kind of dead simple. You can place pieces above that ceiling. It's just if you place them in a way that the next piece can't enter, then it's a top out. I mean, this is good music too, but this is not the music I'm talking about. Anyway, that's the attract screen. Let's give it a go. So they say line challenge is kind of for beginners, like it says right there. So we'll start with that. There's only 2 modes to speak of anyways, so we might as well start at the bottom. Clear lines to extend time. That's also... I think I've already probably... There is some interesting gameplay considerations to it that you're going to see as I kill myself. Because I don't have as much room to work with. I probably shouldn't be going for Tetrises just about ever. Yeah, I think I'm about to. If I do top out, it will just do this and subtract 5 minutes from my time. So the game itself goes to 200 lines, but you can see my grade going up there on the left. Oh, yeah, should put that over here. So it's definitely exploiting some bad habits of mine. See that line, that eyepiece went pretty much as high as it could have gone, and I still didn't top out because it didn't block the incoming piece. Yeah, this is not the Japanese music I heard, so. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is it though. Tops out at 200 lines. Did I finish that sentence? Game ends at 200 lines. Shy in the chat. Now, where do I remember this piece locking sound effect? You seem to be really struggling a lot on a 6x10 grid. Yeah, I don't think I've still grasped talking and playing at the same time. Also, it does, like, I have to relearn, like, there are, like, I shouldn't be building up for a Tetris at all. That's not going to serve me, even though score-wise, once we get over to the other mode, that's how you score the highest, is by building up for Tetrises, so. I should probably, especially in a mode that only cares if I'm getting lines, just be doing this all of the time so I don't die. So I'll tell you what. You know what? Still, not doing great. No idea what kind of RNG I'm looking at on this one. Where does the locking sound... I mean, we've got the monkeys and the whole deal here, so it could be... Oh, come on! I don't know that I can get there. You know, I do get more time if I get a Tetris. I guess I am a little motivated to go for Tetrises. I think I get like plus 20 seconds for a Tetris. Well, almost got a T-spin. Should give me bonuses for combos at the very least. This locking sound got reused in Puyo Puyo? Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I played Puyo Puyo, I guess. It is strange where the sound effects and music seems to pop up. O-pieces are the problems, I'll tell you that. Ah, that topped me out. Okay, so I can't go any higher than, like, the top of the arcade screen. Fair enough. Wow, 23 lines. You're not really getting a lot of combos to have grounds to ask for extra time. I mean, I did get 1 or 2. What did I get up to? A 3 combo? I'll take anything. Shy. You know me. I deserve credit for being mediocre at Tetris. How else am I going to progress? See, that, I don't... Somebody better would know what to do with that. See, I thought maybe that was going to be a way. I just really should not be trying to get Tetrises in any way. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I can get there. Ah, I can't kill myself. Dang it. No, hold. I keep trying to hold also. Wow, it just... Oh, there's a T-piece, but I can't. I guess if I keep topping out, it'll still keep subtracting 5 seconds. Right? Does it actually subtract 5 seconds, or it just takes 5 seconds to go through the animation? Oh yeah, that's what it is. Not even a full 5, actually. Interesting. I remember this song being a little more different. Yeah, it's not... If I boot this up in MAME, it'll do the Japanese soundtrack, which is far better. It at the very least has way more character. I do like the music slow down when I'm about to die. That's pretty nice. The lyrics to this song are exclusive to the Japanese release. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, they're not playing right now, so yeah, I would say so. This song isn't horrible. I think there's only 2 options, if I read correctly. Yeah, that one didn't count. That doesn't... Don't even tell me about it. Okay. Single mode. Oh, there we go. It's a different song. In the thing I read, it said that there was only actually 2 options for music, and you had to adjust them by the way of the dip switches. Man, I am just immediately... I should not go for Tetrises with this thing. And it was just the difference between... Just trying to think of somewhere I could put that so the O piece would still have somewhere to go. I didn't figure it out. Oh, is it going to kill me though before... Oh, it didn't. Alright, okay. Boo. Man! Yeah. It takes a different skill. This is kind of weird. Also, the no hard drop thing is pretty annoying. going to end up being my best regardless. Just holding the button down now at this point. It does sound a little Street Fighter-y, actually, the music right now. See, there's a combo. Just noticed the monkey has a red butt. I'm a master. I will play big mode in Heberus without hold to simulate your pain right now. I do not enjoy not being able to hold a piece. It's like a lot of the Sega Tetrises, it does occupy kind of a strange in-between. Like once Guideline came out, you know, it pretty much drew a line between Sega Tetrises and every other Tetris. You know, the SRS, the Super Rotation, is not Sega Rotation. Aren't those the two competing rotations, right? Is SRS and quote unquote Sega Rotation, so. Boy, this one went bad quick. Nothing I've read mentions like what RNG I'm dealing with here. Ooh. Dang it! Almost had a Tetris. Just I got 5 seconds, I guess. It doesn't lock right away, so I can kind of do this. But not getting... Boo. Actually, that could have been worse. Boo. Yeah, that's it. 30 lines? That's not as good as I did last time, right? Big mode without hold is hard because it not only does it limit your options by way of the pieces and field, it doesn't let you choose. Which this is like pure, this is the purest form of an arcade game, right? You know, I can see why they didn't give you a hold, because a quarter would have gone a lot farther. It gives me the eyepieces so quickly. Yep, Tetris ruined. Oh, come on! It's also why I can't restart, is because it's a freaking arcade game. Tetrises have never been riskier. Yeah. Could have thought about it for a second, but figured it was going to be a bad idea. Uh-oh. Dang it! One line away. Don't like that. Always one line away. Look at that. They really want you to risk it. Oh, wait. Here we go. Now, if it's kind enough to... Whoa, and it gave me 2 in a row. Okay, here we go. Boom. That was something. I did something. That's going to make this my best yet. Right there. Especially if it gives me another one right now. Big if. And it did not. Big mode is harder since you're dealing with a 5x10 grid and it doesn't give you a second chance. No, no second chances. Nope, did that backwards. Might have had another line. Not my best, pretty sure. Yet another master, though. All right. One more at beginner mode. And then we'll see how I do it not being a beginner. Freaking O-piece. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be my worst one. Should have put that over there because I need to clear. You will not get your best scores unless you're getting a Tetris to extend the time. That's just obviously. So that's the risk reward.
Don't give up yet.
There it is. There's the eyepiece right there. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Whatever. No, I'm not. Eyepiece is always like one behind. Try it again. O-pieces. There's never a good time for an O-piece with this. And there's the eyepiece. For a game that's meant to be aimed at a younger audience, the game is pretty hard. Yeah, no joke. There was actually, I read that too, if I wanted to get into the dip switches, you could actually make it so Giant Tetris only had kids mode and then this mode. And kids mode is the same thing except it's only the... I forget. They don't use all of the pieces. I forget where I read that. Kids. JLOIAT. So. Hey, this is better than Java Tetris, right? At least TGM figured out a way to put a continue, right? This isn't really encouraging me to... Like, there's no continue option as a way to get more coins out of me with this one. boy. Oh my gosh, did I just do it? Oh, dang it, I almost did it again. Wrong one. Oh boy. Another O piece to torture me. Could have been worse, I guess. Is about to be worse, I think. I can't believe I'm still... Yeah, here it goes. Yeah. And again, the eyepiece was just one away. Oh man, give me a line. Give me an eyepiece. You jerk. There it is. One away. Shy Abby. Oh, so it's like TGM for Konoha Easy Mode. Certain pieces disabled. Yeah, and I think they've done... like in actual Kids Tetris was a PC game I played. I think they did the same thing. In fact, I think they had... That was the first time I might have encountered Giant Mode was there. Oh, I did it again. I said I was going to do score. Too late now. Downside to arcade games. I didn't even see... was that last one my best game? I did not look. Hey, early Tetris. This one's going to be my best. Watch, you'll see. Ah, dang it. Ooh, actually had a place for the O piece that time. Oh, did I just get another? I did. Get over there! Get over there! What are you doing? I'm going to blame Sega rotation on that. It's the fact that you only get time bonuses for multiples, and that I have to do singles so I'm not dying immediately, obviously. So sad when the music slows down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, almost got to 40 lines. Shy, you'll either play good or quit hogging the machine for people who can actually play good. Yes. Oh, I got Wicked. Maybe that is the best I've done then.
Single mode. Line
Maybe I'll do it again. Yes, one of the other benefits to emulating arcade machines. I can pretend like I'm rich, and I can hog the machine without feeling bad. Which I'm sure I never did. Was I ever good enough at an arcade game that I hogged the machine? Oh my gosh. Really? Yep. You know, I had an arcade growing up in town that I went to a bunch. I think it was called Tilt. No, Tilt was the one in this town where I am at now, which is not technically the town where I grew up. Oh, I can't remember the name of the arcade where I grew up.
You can get there.
I don't know if I can get there. I Spin. A rare I Spin. But I didn't clock in. I mean, I didn't clock in any significant time in the arcades because I didn't ever have the money, but the one game I played more than any other was the Jurassic Park pinball game. So it wasn't even a video game technically, so I don't even remember seeing a Tetris game in an arcade. Yay, a Tetris. It's not going to happen again. Right? I spun. It might be a first for the series even. Yeah, I think I'm about done with beginner mode here.
2, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You know what I'm bad at? I'm bad at when I screw up early trying to recover.
Single mode. Line challenge.
Is a habit I should definitely get out of for arcade games since there's no retry effectively. I mean, I guess I could just be restarting the entire game, but oh, come on, it hadn't locked in yet? That doesn't go anywhere. These don't go anywhere. The heck?
Don't give up yet.
Shy. Oh, so you quit early even though you can continue playing? I did play a lot of games off of people who did the same. I'm doing that right now. I never would have done that in the arcade because I didn't have the money, but I'm bad at continuing to try in this particular instance. here we go. I just need some Tetrises if I am to get anywhere on this. I'm set up for one. There we go. Could use another one. Not holding my breath. Nope. That's it. One time I even got screwed over some people who didn't let me continue off of their game, so I spent all my credits on getting to the final boss before losing. Oh, nice. What game was that? I don't think I made it to the end of any arcade game ever. Somehow that's still an expert run. Another hallmark of arcade games, though. A lot of them want you to feel like you got your money's worth. So they will flatter you. Oh, so you quit early even though you can continue playing. I did play a lot of games off of people who did the same. No, I got it. Ooh, close on that one. I should be happy with a triple because it's still worth time. Ah, so close. Okay, this has Tetris potential. Nope. Gave me the eyepiece too soon. Alright, give me an eyepiece. Oh, I don't know if you... Did you give it to me? Nope, you didn't! Cardcaptor Sakura was easier than this. I was having a lot more fun with it, that's for sure. Man, one away again. Boo. Ah, there's the line. Okay, fine. Worth it. Dang it. It's not looking good. Two lines in a row. 42? That might be my best. It's somewhere around there. Unreal! That is my best. Oh, Transformers light gun game. Gotcha. Yes, Tetris, and so was Tetris without Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah, TGM3. All right, enough of that craziness, right? Let's play the hard mode for the guy that can only get 41 lines in the easy kids mode. Oh man, why do they gotta... Yes, I'm ready. This is just like high score mode. if I understand correctly. So, oh, I'm already going up. Oh, it shows you your rank as you're going. I don't know if that's good. Also, it's got some ranks built in apparently already, so. I don't like where this is going. Actually, that makes this a little more interesting. Seeing myself go up in real time. Usually I don't care for ranked modes all that much. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Does this... What happens if I top out on this one? Is it just game over? It is just game over. This is kind of a cool screen, though.
You did it!
917. I'm guessing out of 1,000.
Single mode. Score challenge.
I mean, it's far from the worst Tetris. I don't know if I would have spent a lot of money on this in the arcade, but it looks just cool enough. It's made like an actual game out of big mode instead of just kind of a gimmick, more or less. It's hit on something simple enough. But yeah, the Japanese music is way better. I'm gonna have to boot that up before we go. Nope, not gonna do it. It wanted me to try and get a Tetris. It was teasing me. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm gonna die like a normal person. Son of a gun. Did I do better? I think I did better. 915th? Shy in the chat. You're not hitting rank 1. I don't know. It's never say never. It's probably some sort of bug in the game. Like I said, this isn't, you know, this isn't a perfect emulation. There's some weirdness about it, so. I hate every piece you just gave me. Oh. Thanks for the eyepiece. Oh my gosh, it actually gave that to me. Whoa, put me all the way up there at 857. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's cool. For somebody that like doesn't invest in score all that much, having that on the left and having it animate when I do something not ridiculous is kind of cool. Unfortunately, everything about how I'm playing this. Top 800! Will it give me a line in time? What do you think? Oh, not even close. In fact, it may, yeah. I don't know if there's anywhere I could have put that without dying. 779!
You did it!
Is it even possible to top out before rank 1000? You know who can do it. I could do it.
Challenge.
You want to see a challenge? Actually, I guess not, huh? Because placing one piece, yeah, I have to get less than 20 points. I will not soft drop. We'll just let it hit. See how many points I get. Oh, yeah, 0 points. So if I just let it go, maybe I get rank 1000, which itself sounds like an accomplishment. If I rotate, okay. So far, I'm not getting anything.
Play again.
Oh, it won't even. Oh, I need to get more than 20. Does that make me 1000?
Single mode. Score challenge.
I like this. I like the challenge of hitting rank 1000. Here we go.
Start.
I think it's pressing down at all will get the score. Yeah, so rotating didn't do it. So I got 2 points. 4 points. Still not enough. So I need
Play again.
60 more points to be ranked. Okay, see if I can do it. Good job, by the way. Yeah, this I can do. Are you kidding? How much do I get for... Which this is... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, that one didn't do it.
Play again.
So I get 16. I mean, that's old school Tetris scoring, is it'll give you a higher score from
Single mode.
the greater the height that you soft or hard drop it. So that gave me 16 for hard dropping from, or soft dropping from the top. But it didn't give me... Oh, I got 2 more for some reason.
Rank in.
You're looking at number 1000, buddy.
You did it.
I am all over this leaderboard.
Single mode. Score challenge.
All right, let's see if I can get higher than whatever the last one was. I forget.
Start. Rank in.
I don't trust the game not to give me... Shoot.
Double.
Backgrounds have been changing too, by the way. If anybody's been paying attention. Not a Tetris, but worth it.
Double. 900.
Yes, I will give it to them. They made something out of Big Tetris, which no Tetris I've played so far, I think, really managed to do that. So.
Double. Top 800.
Top 800. Hope I don't regret that. Yeah, not gonna risk it. Shoot. 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 Could have used that earlier. Why did I put that there? Okay, this is gonna be something.
Top 700.
Top 700. Really want to hold that piece. Oh, 685. That is, I think that is the best I've done, isn't it?
You did it.
I got in the 700s when there was a game where I actually got a Tetris and it put me in the 700s somewhere, I want to say. Still barely ever checking next pieces, are we? Yeah, not as good as I should. Is there, Nope, too late. Let's see, I thought there was a way to check the rank, but probably not.
Score challenge. Start.
We heard the song already?
Rank in.
Gonna regret that. Already regret that. Dang it! Jerk!
You did it. Single mode. Score challenge.
I mean, I guess it's technically difficult, more difficult than the other mode.
Start. Rank in.
Probably the way is to just forget about Tetrises altogether and survive, right?
Ripple.
Ooh, maybe I get some for an all clear.
Double.
I did. Got 110 points. Yeah, I probably should have put that flat, huh? It's alright. Let's spin this.
Top 900.
Eyepiece, please. No, okay. Forget it.
Double.
What about now? Nope, still no? Crud. Oh, there it is. 661. That seems good. Man, where does that go?
Top 600.
This is definitely my best so far. O piece. Get out of here with your O pieces.
You did it.
583. Can we break the top 500?
Single mode.
Definitely my best so far. Can you imagine if I break the top 500, people would walk into that arcade and be like,
Rank in.
whoa, 400 something? My name would be had around the world. Well, this one's not looking fantastic. Is that gonna kill me? No, okay, good. So close. Not really going for a Tetris, it was just... Shoot. Double, single, triple my way to 400 something. Top 800. Is it that I'm not looking at the next piece, or that I'm super bad at doing anything with that information? You'll never know. 331? I'm the best at this game ever. Top 300. Shoot. Shoot. Ooh, that was lucky. Top 100. What is happening right now? 13th. First. Well, I beat the default leaderboard on a... Dang it, I'm not going to be able to... Now the thing will be if, because this one tops out at 200 lines also, so if I get to 200 lines, the game just ends. That would be a fun thing to see also. I have no idea. Oh, I'm only at 73 lines, never mind. I'm like, how close am I? Oh, now it's just giving me endless O pieces. It knows. Yeah, this isn't looking great now. That's probably it, yep. 87 lines. Hall of Fame! The boys are inviting me to a GTA playlist. I'm gonna leave for now. Have a good one. Good to see you again, Shy. Thanks for hanging out. I'm #1 in the world at Tetris Giant, by the way. Just FYI. Tell your friends. I gotta show you the Japanese. Sorry, this might take some doing, but you gotta hear the Japanese music on this stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I don't have to set core association. Yes, MAME it for me. Oh, that window is probably not looking great. Pay no attention to that.
Sega.
Yeah, there's some major slowdown with it if you run it through MAME. That's almost doable. Hold on, I can make it better though. Nope. Maybe I can make it better. All right, tell you what. There we go. Gotta love Meld Studio. Okay, check out this music real quick. Not might be violating international law right now.
Sega.
What am I thinking? Okay, I've got the... All right, this might work. I've got the... No, I don't. Why are you doing that? Okay. The Tetris Giant Arcade OST, which looks like it might actually exist in compact disc form.
Team Tetris.
14 tracks. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. I must have heard it on the Japanese Attract screen, I think is what this is. I would play Tetris to this for a while. Fate is I Love You, the name of this track. This is a legit album. They just put together a J-pop band for Tetris. I wonder if this chart is. Did this make it up, the Japanese music charts? Wouldn't be surprised. Anyway. That's Tetris Giant. Far more interesting than I maybe thought it was going to be at first, especially for as simple as a game as it is. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Shy. Thanks, everybody that watches this after the fact, too. I know a few people probably tune in for a second just to see what it looks like this week. Who knows? Thank you to you as well. You can find me on the internet, on these like social places. I've even been tinkering with my Discord. That might become a little bit more usable here in the future. Stay tuned if that's something you're interested in. Otherwise, tomorrow's new episode of Chasers, Evelyn and I over on the Chasers channel, but you can find it on the latest playlist here on the homepage of the YouTube channel for Ryan Runs. And we'll be back next week with another Tetris. What are we looking at? If I've organized these correctly, we may be looking at... I'm still going to try to get Amagami up and running. Just need to find that Windows 7 install and hope that works. But failing that, it might be Tetris Stardust, which came out at the tail end, possibly, of 2009. Let's check with Hard Drop. I've noticed sometimes the Tetris Wiki, shout out still, can be a little squirrely on the dates. Hard Drop appears to be a little bit more accurate. Nope. There might just not be any hard information on when Tetris Stardust came out. Hard Drop just has it as 2009. So we'll take December 2009 over to... Oh, it does say circa December 2009. So whatever that might mean. Make sure, yes, I don't think that Tetris exists. Yep, that is it. So yeah, we will be looking at Tetris Stardust next week. It was a Flash game that luckily was preserved by Flashpoint, I think is the name of the app I've been using. So cool. And if you think Flash Tetris games are slight in any way, go back and check out the Tetris Friends stream that I did, which that game was far more of a going concern for the community and hardcore Tetris players than I ever gave it credit for. So I'm not going to count Tetris Stardust out just yet. Hopefully it's not a Tetris Friends skin, honestly. Find out next week. So, again, thanks as always for hanging out. You guys are great. See you next time.